What's good, YouTube? It's your girl, Miss Golden 83, and I am here to do a tap into your soul reading for the sign of Libra. Libra, this is your fifth and final reading for this week. Hopefully, you guys are doing well. All right, remember, you guys, that these messages are general um, readings, not personal. So take what resonates and pass the rest to the next. Okay? You guys should know how this goes. At this time, by all means, get yourself a piece of paper and a pen so you can write down what your interpretation of these images are as we go through each one of your placements, past, present, and future placements, and then your overall outcome. If you like, you can write down what you would like your overall outcome to be based off of your situation at hand as you come across this reading. Okay, so without further ado, let's get into your reading. Okay, we have one from the top for your past, one from the bottom for your present, and one energetically from the middle for your future. Okay. The bottom of the deck will turn over at the end to see what your overall outcome is. Okay. I don't turn all the cards over and tap into your soul readings because that's a lot of energy to read at one time. So we go one at a time. Okay. So I need you to be very honest with yourself as you're looking at this imagery. Okay. Libras, let's get started. So Libra, the first question for your past placement is what held you back in the past? What has held you back in the past? Okay. This card is very popular among the collective. Okay. A couple of signs have gotten this card. I've said it in Gemini's and I will say it in yours, and I will provide a link below to Yasmin Bland, who does free birth chart readings. That way you can possibly maybe go back and look at previous Tap Into Your Soul readings related to this card. Taurus, I believe, has gotten this card. Libra, you have gotten this card before, but in a different placement. Possibly, I think, in your present placement, this card has came up. Possibly Pisces, okay, in the past. So by all means, I will be putting that link in the description for you to refer to so you can get a birth chart. It's free. It's a birth chart free reading so you can learn your placements and overall who you are as a whole through astrology, okay? But nonetheless, let's focus on this card here. You can take the time to write down what you feel held you back in your past, okay? As you're looking at this card, okay? This card coming up in the first placement is very odd, as this usually comes up in the present placement. But for it to come up first, I think you've possibly overthought a lot of things that were going on in your life, overthinking relationships, friendships, things of that nature, based on the connotation of something that you wanted to blossom, okay? Maybe too much in your head, imagining how things would be between you and other people, or just in life in general, maybe wanting your life to go a certain way and it hasn't. And so kind of overthinking things in that sense, or maybe fantasizing too much about what you want your life to be instead of living life in the present, okay? Basing it off of reality, okay? This card has also came up in Scorpio as well, okay? So any of those signs you could have in your birth chart, okay? But basically just having a very overactive mind. Maybe you find yourself daydreaming a lot. Your dreams may be very vivid, okay? In a sense of you have to be very careful when you dream because you're mostly dreaming about what you want, okay? And so you can kind of make things while you're technically at rest, you can, before you go to sleep, kind of prepare your mind in a sense of what it is that you want to manifest in your dreams, okay? But what happens in your dreams may not match with your reality, okay? And so you have to look at the reality of things, such as really knowing people or thinking you know people in a sense of how they will react in a dream. You think they will be the same way in reality, okay? So you have to be very mindful of not being too much in your head, and that's where you were in your past, too much in your head, imagining. It's nothing wrong with dreaming big in the sense of aspirations and goals, but when it comes to people and people doing or acting a certain way towards you, you seem to, or in your past, have overthought the possibility of people's reaction to you or attachment to you, okay? In your past. That's what I'm feeling right now. Okay. So, Libra, let's move on to your present placement. Okay. What continues to hold you back presently? What continues to hold you back presently? Okay. Take a look at this card and write down how it makes you feel, or think about how it makes you feel at this time when you look at this card of what holds you back presently. Okay. This person seems to be looking at something, okay? But, it could be a shape of, a book, so to speak, here, as there's like this opening curve right here, but in hindsight, there's nothing there, okay? So, what holds you back presently is possibly looking for something that's not there, okay? Is what I'm feeling, okay? Looking for something that just does not exist at this time. You want to manifest something between you or someone, or just a particular person, place, or thing. It could be anything, okay? But what you want is just not manifesting, okay? You're still too much in your head. You're too much imagining what could be instead of what is, okay? And so you're getting too lost in that, okay, Libra? You have a tendency of doing that. Again, it's okay to dream big when it's about goals and aspirations, but for people, it's something totally different, okay? You can want something from someone, but you have to remember that person has to want the same things, okay? You have to be somewhat on the same level with that person in order to manifest the same mutual outcome, okay? And so I believe that is what is holding you back presently, is holding on to something that's not there, okay? So with that being said, let's move on to your future placement, which is how will you change your future? How will you change your future? This is another card that tends to come up a lot. Cancer has gotten this card in the past, okay, and a few others, okay, that are too far for me to remember, but it is one in the collective that seems to pop up, which universe is saying that there's a lot of people that are in this energy, okay? Take off the mask, okay? A lot of people are pretending to be something that they're not, okay? And Libra, you are part of that collective, okay? That is how you will change your future, is taking off the mask, okay? There's something within you that other people don't know and what other people don't see, okay? You have different beliefs, goals, and aspirations than others. By all means, I totally forgot, look at this picture and be very honest with yourself and what you believe it means to you, okay? And how you will change your future. Ask that question of yourself as you look at this imagery, okay? But that is what you need to do, is take off the mask. Get rid or shed that skin of the past, okay, off of you, okay? Really dig deep into who you really are and what you keep pretending to be, okay? Because people are always watching you, okay? And so be who you are, okay? You tend to hide whoever your real person, whoever you really are behind closed doors, and in public, you're someone totally different. It's time for that mask to come off. That is how you will change your future. Okay, Libra? So, with that being said, we need to look at the bottom of the deck for your overall outcome. By all means, if you have taken the time to write what you want your overall outcome to be per your situation, see if this card matches with what you want or interpret. Okay. And this is a very popular card as well among the collective earlier on when I first started doing these Tap into the Soul readings, okay, is overall love, okay? As you can see, these two are in the shape of a heart, okay, when you really look at it, okay? But they are two different people kind of with the same values and premise. Okay, your overall goal is to be in a true loving relationship, finding somebody who actually loves you for who you are, trying to find someone who mirrors you, like I said, has the same values, morals, maybe goals and aspirations, someone who can pretty much motivate you moving forward. Okay, you're looking for love, okay, as a lot of people are. Okay, love starts within you, Libra, as I've said before. It starts within you, and then you can spread that love to somebody else, okay? You cannot force love on anyone. It comes with time, okay? It comes with friendship. It comes with loyalty. It comes with honesty. It comes with taking off this mask, okay? When you're starting a possible connection. Let's not talk about relationship, just a connection, because that's truly what friendship is. That's truly what a relationship is. It's about a connection, okay? It's not about an attachment. It's not about a title. It's all about an attachment, and not an attachment, but a connection, okay? An equal and mutual connection between two people. And it needs to start with friendship, and then from friendship on to the next step, if that is what both parties want, okay? And so, Libra, you have to take that into consideration if a relationship is what you're moving towards. Are you willing to take the time to get to that before jumping into it as soon as you meet someone, and then 3 months down the line you're like, okay, you want to get in a relationship? It's like, whoa. Okay, not most people want to just jump into a relationship after 3 months of dating, okay? And some just want to start off as friends and work their way into it. There's people that have possibly started off as friends for at least 2 to 4 years before even considering the other person as someone that they would actually date. Okay, you have to also take into account that other people, your opposite of you that you are interested in, have certain standards for who they want to date or when they want to date. Okay, if they're telling you that they're not in the frame of mind to actually be intimate with anybody or in a relationship, and they just want a friendship, you have to understand that, okay? And then if that means getting another friend, you get another friend. They are now a friend to you, okay? You don't completely write them off, especially if they're a friend. You should be able to still stick around, okay? You should still be able to be a friend to them, okay? Even if that means you're not interested in them romantically, okay? So that's still a friend. You gain a friendship, and then you move on to the next person who becomes a friend, who then, if they are interested in you, they have a mutual understanding with you, and then you start a relationship based off of time and interest and things of that nature, okay? So with that being said, I need you to really consider that, Libra. If this is what you're looking for, you have to consider everything that it takes to get to this, okay? And sometimes love is in friendships, okay? It's not always friendship into a relationship. It doesn't have to be that way. It could just be actual mutual love of friends, okay? You're a soul tribe. But if you're looking for a counterpart, you have to put in that work to lead to a relationship, and they must feel the same about you, okay? But the only way someone will really truly fall in love with you is if you are yourself and not a representative, okay? So With that being said, Libra, that's all that I have for you guys this week. I hope this has been very helpful to you and you've enjoyed your energy wave this week. Until next time, peace.